Welcome, everybody, to Summer Shuffle Online Mafia. How is everyone doing here? A lot of pretty faces.
I'm not looking forward to this.
I am.
Why?
Very.
I don't want Speed here or CJ. I'm getting traumatic PTSD, and I just like this is. I'm genuinely like terrified.
As someone who's seen a lot of Mafia games working at BTS, I have never seen anything like CJ last year. That was
You've never seen a proposal on broadcast?
That was performance art. That was beautiful.
It's great to be back.
He was actually right.
At least we don't have jobs over here. It's
How
not.
do you
It's
not
not.
trust that guy? All right. Well, so has anyone here not played Mafia before, by chance?
Technically.
Only one? Oh, scrub. All right. Well, I'm gonna explain the rules anyway.
I'm just gonna go.
Wow.
I'm gonna explain the rules anyway, just so we're all on the same page. In Mafia, there are two teams. There are the town and there are the Mafia. The town is trying to figure out who the Mafia are and vote them out of the game. The Mafia is trying to kill all of the town members before they are discovered as the Mafia. The game has two phases, day and night. Since this is online, the stream is going to be blind during the night so that none of you guys can go check stream and see who Mafia is. And also to keep chat guessing about who Mafia is. They're going to be blind to it as well. During the day, all players will have their webcams on, and they will talk to one another, and we will give you about 6 minutes to talk, and if you guys don't make any accusations, we will go to night. During the night, all players will have webcams off, and mics will be muted, and the Mafia will DM me on Discord who they want to kill. If during the day you suspect that someone is Mafia, all you have to do is say, hey, I nominate whoever, and if you get a second nomination, then it'll go to trial. They have 30 seconds to defend themselves. It'll go to town vote. Majority rules. If they are voted, they are out of the game. If that person you vote is Mafia, the game is over and town wins. If it ever gets to a point where the Mafia is equal to or outweighs the amount of town left, the Mafia wins. That's pretty much it. Are you guys ready to start?
Yeah, I'd like to start by forming. Can I officially nominate Speed? Just get it out of the way. Just be done with it.
I'm down.
I knew
I'm
this
down.
was gonna happen. Yeah.
Speed back. I don't see his.
All right, I'm really quickly gonna
Getting
randomly
opposite.
generate who Mafia is and then DM everyone their roles. So go ahead, get to know each other a little better, and let me handle this for a sec.
Here we
what's
go,
the
guys.
crush
My
voice?
name is Speed. I'm 19.
Don't care. And you're Mafia.
And I am Mafia. That's unfortunate, guys.
Speed, did you win yesterday?
Did I win? I won one and lost one because Days absolutely sold me down the river.
No,
Damn.
days.
Nah, Speed, that was your
Days
fault, man.
Ryan. That's
That was
not
your
my fault. I
fault, bro.
refuse to accept responsibility.
It was your fault. Your story was so bad.
What do you,
It
but
was so bad.
But was I correct?
Well, yeah, but obviously.
There we go.
when-
No, there we
I
go.
don't think that makes it any better, man. What?
Of course you're right because I was the Mafia, but yeah, your story was still terrible.
All right, all
mean,
you guys
that's
should have a
right.
role. All you guys should have a role. Is that correct? Can you confirm that for me?
Oui, oui.
Mm-hmm.
Sí, señor.
All right, that is lovely. And with that, we are going to jump into the game directly into daytime. We're not going to start with night because there's just so few of you. So we're going to go directly into daytime. I'm going to give you guys about 6 minutes, maybe a little less because it's the first one. And yeah, you're free to start talking.
Well, I know I'm good. So
As
Are
a
you
town member,
You know, that's really
As-
cleared things up.
That's what
As
Mafia
it-
CJ would have said, though.
Yeah,
That is
exactly-
once
I'd
I
like
got out
to.
of the gate high,
to
Say
Told
accuse
of like-
CJ.
I'm the medic. I'm the vigilante. I'm everyone. And you can't prove me wrong.
Okay.
Look, let me just get a good look at everyone. You just talk. I'm analysing.
I mean, CJ's got
I'm
a total
actually
of 4
scared.
pixels, so reading his facial expression is going to be quite hard.
Oh,
As long as
sorry.
the final vote doesn't come down to me, I'm fine. So.
so
I feel like that's what we
True.
have to do
Mafia,
now,
can you
right?
make
Is like
sure
no
you
matter
say
what
Turtle?
happens, it's up to Turtle's decision. I think that's what has to happen.
I feel like I have the lowest
True.
IQ here, so
True.
that is a good tactic.
But that's actually the easiest way for Mafia Turtle to make it into the final day. He'll just be like,
Oh,
I can't
true.
believe that you
Oh,
brought me
true.
here,
Exactly.
Mafia.
Aha.
How could you do this to me?
Oh, you're doing
It's
this
your
again?
decision.
I get it.
That would be
I
a good
like
redemption arc.
Speed and CJ's interaction there was very normal. But then Speed is usually a really bad town player, so normal for him might mean that he's Mafia. I don't know.
He's
What do you mean?
offended.
I think
It might be him. See,
No.
he's already defensive. Look at him. See?
I'm defensive because I'm 100% on guessing who the Mafia is so far. When up in
Who is
town,
it?
I guess who
Who-
the Mafia was.
Who's the Mafia?
Brother, I need until the final round.
Yeah,
He's-
Trish, you needed
he's
the
the
final day.
final
though.
round.
You know how I function.
You needed the final day, and then the Mafia to go in on you. Then you were like, wait, it must be him. That was like not the
There we
biggest.
go. We figure it
action
out. I mean, we
Here's
still
my
figured it
problem
out.
with Speed. When Speed's town, he doesn't help town. He just sits there
Yes.
until the final
True.
day, and then
Yeah,
He just
and then
yeah,
you're like,
he
what have you been
exists.
doing? And then he like gets all suspicious. And then when he's Mafia, he does the same thing. So it's like
He
It's
gets
a
that.
long
He gets that
game.
face where he's like,
Yeah.
"Why me?" And like every single
Yeah.
time.
Why would it be me?
See, there it is.
it's like when you're town, you're just like playing as if you were Mafia. So when you finally do get Mafia, you get to win. You just
Okay.
don't help.
The long
You
con.
unhelpful man.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm
He wants
angry.
to-
I'm
he wants
using
to
past
win.
game.
All right, no. Allow me to be helpful then. Crow, you've said a total of
Yeah.
2 words. in the
Man's
last
is
Yeah,
quiet
yeah.
over there. Man's is quiet
Is
over
Is
there.
my mic just quiet?
Oh, that's a
Oh,
little bit
good.
better.
Yeah.
good
Eat that
Yeah,
mic.
yeah.
Eat it.
Oh.
Yeah, sorry guys, it's my mic. What? Hello?
Oh.
Speed, that was a very nice way to shift the conversation off of you. You know, did you not like us talking about you or something?
No, you can talk about me all you want.
He actually loves people talking about
I'm
him.
actually
That's-
familiar.
yeah,
I
that's
love
true.
attention.
Yeah.
I love.
That's true.
I don't trust anybody in here, bro. This is not fun. This is
Well,
like I look
Turtle,
at
maybe-
every
maybe I
single
don't trust
face
you.
cam.
Why?
I
Why
trust-
should
I
Why should
trust
we trust
TJ
you, Turtle?
Speed.
Let's shift it, Turtle. Why should we trust you?
Why should you trust me?
Yeah, because you can't trust anybody. So why should we trust you? We'll
Well,
switch it
first
around
of all, I'm literally 100% down. I'm not even lying. I'm in the same spot that I was before, so I'm a little bit relieved that I don't have to have the responsibility of being the Mafia. But I also
But
don't know who to
you're in the
pick.
same spot as you were in last time when it all
Yeah,
happened. If you are good,
which is fantastic. So
I'm not
just-
the medic though. I'll say that I'm not.
You
Yeah,
The
there
sound-
is
you
no
sound
medic.
so
There is no
enthused.
medic.
Yeah,
So now you can't.
I don't think Turtle can ever win in this game. He's never happy to like be town because he knows it's gonna come down to him.
This
He's gonna
game
have to
just
make
makes
the
me
decision.
nervous, man.
Dude, go get your dog. Maybe that'll help.
He doesn't
Yeah,
like
I don't know if
Turtle
I trust
calm,
Speed.
he's
He's just
Mafia.
doing a stupid smirk.
What's new?
He's doing. You're smirking. I don't like
What's new?
Who's
it.
smirking?
You're-
Me,
Speed.
apparently.
Speed.
Yeah,
He's
Speed's-
doing the
Speed's
Mafia
smirking
smirk.
anyway.
Now I can see him, but like all of him, I can point out when he's doing that little silly smirk he does when
I don't know, I
when
think-
he
I
wants
think
to talk
Speed-
about other people.
CJ, I think you're time, and I think Speed is also time. I think you're good for now.
You guys have played
honestly.
too much
I
together.
think
You
he's
guys
alright.
know.
I mean,
each
I am
other's
See, I don't,
100%
like I don't know if
down.
we. I don't know.
Hey,
if
how
we
would
have
you
enough-
know that that's a good read, Kurnovi? How would you know that that's a good?
You guys
a
have
good
played like
thing I've
every
just said?
single game
I
of
don't, dude,
Mafia.
I don't know if we
Like,
can. I don't think
I
there's
don't know
enough to
if
go
we're-
off of.
I
I don't
believe
even
leading
know if what I
everybody.
just said is true. I don't even know if what I just said is true.
I
could be
know. It's
wrong.
just like it's just
But
weird.
Yeah,
you
I'm
seem
gonna-
to know there. Kurnovi is suspicious.
No.
You seem to know that
I'm
what I
not.
said was accurate.
I'm amazed at your ability, John.
But you
boy.
don't even. I don't even know if what I said is true. How
Well,
do you
I
know?
know.
That that's
No,
good
I don't
ability
know
by me?
either. But like you're making some good points. I'm just agreeing. with
CJ, what are you eyeing up? What are you eyeing up
Oh,
over there?
God.
Well, look, I think if a lot of the time, if we say someone's good, they just die the next day. So,
Well, bye, everyone.
True.
I don't know. I don't know. If, I don't.
I've already said I'd say
Johnny's
so am
always
I.
like the mediator, but then he can set it up so well for himself if he's Mafia. So
Now the thing
It's
is,
like
though,
Spain.
That's kind of what I'm thinking too, because the man
Mm.
is tossing out accusations as if he is the know-it-all. He is the go-to for the answers. So I don't trust you, Johnny. Huh? Why? Are,
But yesterday, Turtle, I watched back the VOD of yesterday's game. The entire chat knew it was me. It's just Speed couldn't convince Dazarin.
I
That was
knew
the
it
only
was
reason
you.
that I
It's
lost.
just that
Speed knew.
Dane
wait,
the-
Speed. So in the last game, was Johnny being the same way? Was he like
No, not
starting,
at all.
starting off firing on all
No,
cylinders? like, you're
when
safe,
Johnny
you're
was,
safe,
well,
you're
I want to
safe.
say it, but then like Johnny may change his tendencies. Like he did
So
something very specific yesterday in comparison
hey,
to his first and
If
second
I
game.
recall,
Mm.
yesterday
Listen,
he was quiet for the
all-
first two, and then very quick on the final day, like bang, 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 like Mafia. I control the conversation, especially in the
all I'm
third.
gonna say is that I, in my previous town games, have been pretty helpful, and it makes it very hard for me when I play when I'm the Mafia,
See, I
because I
disagree
have
with
to be
that.
helpful to blend into my usual self, which is not helping me win the game. But right now I'm town, so I'm quite happy to help
See,
everybody.
I
And I'm
kind of
I'm
agree with.
pointing
I
out
kind of.
DJ's
I
tiny.
kind of.
Speed looks like he's chilling. I think I like those guys, but then Kurnovi was like, "How do you know? How do you know that?"
So
As
I
if
kind of agree
he
with
was
Johnny
not
being
me.
town.
That's not what I
'cause
said though.
From what I've seen in the
That's
past,
what I
Johnny,
thought.
when Johnny's Mafia, he tries to dictate. He tries to control and get people going a certain way. But at the beginning of this game, he was a little bit more passive, a little bit more quiet before he started. Like he kind of observes a little bit more when he's town. So I do want to nod a little bit towards Johnny being town, based on
I
early
agree.
assumptions from his tendencies in the past.
Alrighty, boys. Your ability to have context clues on round 1 is amazing. However, we are going to go to night for the first time. So everybody, please, webcams off and mics muted. Do not deafen so that you can still hear me. But mics muted, webcams off. And if you are the Mafia, please DM me your first kill of the game. Okay, everyone wake up.
Whoa.
Hello. Good morning.
Unfortunately, there is no medic in this game, so
Oh,
one
I'm
of you
blue.
surely has died.
Whoa, CJ, how'd you do that?
Who did
Who painted me blue? Who painted me blue?
It would have been really cool if you would have died and also you went blue. That would have been fitting. But it was not you. Turtle is dead.
Oh.
Oh.
Jordan's got a happy.
Let's
I hate that
go.
'cause I was
I'm
actually.
good.
I hate that
I'm
because I
kind
was
of
actually
happy
like
about
got
that.
So,
to ask
so
that it was turtle.
Do I do
Oh.
I
there's,
turn
I
my
think there's,
camera
I think
off? Like, how
there's
does
two
this work?
sides to this. It's either Speed or like CJ trying to get rid of him right away as like a vendetta thing, or it's the opposite where the Mafia is trying
Nah.
to play that route. So we like
Alright.
focus out
Nah,
on it.
I don't.
No,
If
I
I
don't-
was Mafia, I want to keep him alive. I want to take him to the final and bury him.
I
Like,
like
I see you can
I'd
win.
want to- I would want to humiliate him in the final 3. I would not.
Yeah,
give
nah.
him
I
this
think
makes
that
me
it's safe. It's not me or Speed.
this
I
this
don't
is this
think
makes me
so.
like my CJ and Speed reads even
Mm.
more because I don't
I
think
wouldn't
they
want
would
to
kill
kill
him.
turtle.
I think they would want to keep him till the end. That's why I kept Speed till the final day of the first game yesterday, so I could beat him while he's alive.
Yep, thanks.
Fair.
So
I'd be
competitive.
much happy about that loss. No,
I was happier about the loss to you when you killed me in the night. To be honest, it was less painful.
I know, but I needed to do that. I think I needed to do that. I needed to get that fuel.
I think Speed's time. I really do. I think CJ's time. I'm sticking by
The-
those reads.
The
that I
only
know
thing
I'm
I have to go off. The only thing I have to go off is Lawler was instantly the one to think that maybe the
Wait, Turtle's
Mafia
camera-
would pin it
Turtle's
on me
camera
and
is on.
Speed. Hang
Yeah,
on,
because
sorry,
like, and it was more so like a sarcastic joke. Like, there's two sides to
Yeah.
play to it.
but that's
it's
the only
not-
thing you have to go off is like you like obviously you're smart. So I'm just saying you're very quick to say like the
Oh
Mafia
my
would
god,
have
he
done
thinks I'm
this to pin
smart.
it on
Oh
these
my
two
god, CJ.
to like reverse psychology. That's the only thing you have to go off. Other than that, Kronovi's sitting there looking at me like
He's
he
too
wants
quiet,
to kill me
man.
tomorrow night. So apart
What?
from that,
This is
I want-
I just have a resting face like this. I'm
Bro,
sorry.
I just want you to
CJ.
talk more in general.
I really like you. Okay, I don't.
Nah,
The question
Kronovi's
is, do you like
Mafia.
Turtle?
Kronovi is so Mafia right now. This is so
Johnny.
Kronovi Mafia game. It is.
Do you like Turtle or have you killed him off because you don't like him? That's the question.
So
Johnny-
I will.
Wait, Lala,
Go ahead.
let me go. Let me
No,
go.
go ahead,
Because I'm
go ahead.
I'm
Yeah.
I'm a little annoyed.
Oh shoot! Sorry,
With
man.
with you coming at me so early, Johnny. If I was Mafia, wouldn't I have just killed you?
No, it's so obvious. I called you
It would
Mafia
be
on day
obvious,
one, then
but,
I
like-
die. It's so obvious
but-
you're Mafia if I
But
die.
I you
That's
know,
true.
why would if I was Mafia like still not just go for you anyway?
I
I
think that's
could
why
I
you
could blame it
didn't
on
kill-
CJ or Speed though. Like that would
I
have been
think
so
that-
easy. They would have gone back and forth forever or something.
Nah. this
Yeah,
doesn't-
They
the, other
literally
thing
just
that
gone
the
forever.
other thing that
I-
scares me is that Johnny instantly sided with two people to kind of remove himself and be like, "Oh yeah, I'm one of the good guys. These guys are good,
Oh,
so
yeah.
I'm also good." That's the other thing that I have as concern.
Well,
I've been a
because
little bit more
now
bad
Johnny's
move.
always innocent.
If I was Mafia, this would be a terrible move because then if I arrive in final
Not if
three,
you can get to
CJ and
the-
Speed,
I
called
feel
them
like you're
both
in control of everything right
Yeah,
now. Though.
but
You're in a
that's what you
great
want.
spot.
You want to get to the end and then have Speed say a stupid
I
story that
don't. I'd
always
rather
throws him
not
under
go
the
to the end.
bus.
To be honest, I'd rather we just kill Kronovi during the day today. The game ends. That's my dream game here. I don't want to go to the final day at all. That's what I think
Well,
happens.
I just feel
Statistic-
good.
okay, so
That's
because I'm
not
still
a Johnny thing to say. Johnny, why do you say that?
because
Usually you're
I'm
like
still
the numbers
no, give him
That's
a sec.
not a
So
Johnny thing to say.
statistically speaking, because I'm new to this, so numbers wise, if we kill someone, if like we vote to kill somebody, is that better or should we go to
Well,
night?
okay, I'll
You
explain that.
usually-
So if we vote to kill somebody today, then we as the 4 town and 1 mafia get to
Mhm.
choose who we should kill.
So we have an
Suspicious
advantage
person.
to kill somebody
So we
rather
get
than
to pick somebody who's
Okay.
either not helping or
Right,
is
right.
suspicious. Whereas if we don't do that, we go to night, mafia kill someone, and then you wake up with 4 people. Then if you miss a kill in a mafia during the day, you just lose the game because mafia killed someone during the night. So
Yep.
you basically only get 1 kill for the rest of the
Okay.
game. Right now we can do that twice. We can have 1 kill today,
You can have two
and we
kills.
can get another kill the next day. So we get 2 tries at a suspicious person.
okay, so it's better for us to vote to kill somebody.
Yeah, well,
we
unless we
always
were
wanna
just totally lost. If nobody was
Right.
suspicious, then maybe you don't. But I think Kronovi's suspicious, so I want to kill him.
Speed? What do you and CJ feel?
I'd go with Crow on this. I'd go with
Speed.
Johnny on Crow on this.
Speed.
Yes.
I think. Let's just talk
That's
for a second, because
dangerous.
I think that you're good. Because if you kill
I think you're
Turtle
good.
as Mafia, firstly, how dare you? You know,
I
for the
wouldn't. I
memes.
don't think that's
Like,
CJ.
firstly,
CJ,
so
I would want
based
to
on
call
that,
How
Jimmy.
dare you?
Hey,
I don't
Speed.
blame you, but how
So,
dare you?
Listen, Speed, based on that, I think you're good, right? Listen to me right now.
Yeah.
So I say we kill Crow, and then we kill Johnny, and then it'll be me, you, and Lola, and Lola's Mafia, and we win. Because
I don't want to be the new turtle. No.
No. Well, if we kill Kronovi and he's not the Mafia, then the Mafia will kill one person during the night, and you wake up on its final 3, and you need to get it right, basically. But I
As
don't
long
know.
as it's Speed, as long as it's me, you. If one of us dies, then
Me, you.
Well,
So
I
you
will
don't
say,
kill
and
Johnny,
this
CJ.
is going to sound bad, but it is true. Like, if we kill Kronovi and the game continues, I will be alive on the last day, and whoever is the Mafia will try to
Why
convince
why
whoever
can
is
I be alive
down
on the
that
last
it's
day?
me. No, I'm saying I will be alive, because there's no way the Mafia kills me
Either me and
after I've
Speed's dying
buried
tomorrow,
Kronovi.
100%.
If I bury Kronovi like I currently am, and he turns out to be town, then I look so bad
Right, you
that
have
the
to stay
Mafia will
alive.
100% bring me to the last day.
But now
and
that
try
they
to bury
know
me.
that, what if they kill you and then it throws everything for a loop?
I hate this game. I hate this game.
Yeah, it's gonna be
Yeah.
new Turtle Waller if that happens.
I don't think it's going to happen. I think Kronovi's
You really
Mafia,
wanna
but
be-
I don't know that.
Okay,
I don't
so
know for
I
a
think
fact.
I think we're
It's time.
starting to lean to Kronovi just because it's better for us to make that vote. So Kronovi, tell
Why
us
is it
why.
better?
Just
I
because-
will. I
It could
nominate
just as easily
Kronovi.
be Johnny or CJ. I agree with CJ that if Speed was Mafia, then he would not kill Turtle, you know. But it could just as easily be CJ or Johnny or you, Lawler. So
Right, it could be me, but it's not.
yeah, okay, but I don't know. Johnny is always really helpful as town, and he's being as helpful as he can. Being under
Yeah.
like when Johnny's focused on you, he's really focused on you, and so like I want to be helpful too, but he's like burying me. So
Well, what are your reads, Kronovi? You got to convince me. You've not told us who you
Yeah,
think.
you
is
haven't
town.
you haven't given
That's
us any reason why you're
you-
not Mafia.
I
Well-
just think CJ is going to try to work with Speed and use Speed to get Johnny out, and then he'll convince you Lawler later or
So
something.
you think CJ is the Mafia?
I think it could be CJ, maybe.
Why?
But
Why
I ain't
CJ?
killing Turtle.
you sure? Just to win a game over Speed?
Nah, for the memes.
No?
We only got one. Only have one
There's no
game.
way
This one
CJ
hit.
killed
That's
Turtle.
great defense.
I can't. I have to side with
CJ, I think it's you.
No, it's not really much of a
Yeah.
defense. I don't really have much of a defense, I guess. So I'm just as what do you call it? Not guilty.
Wait, did you nearly say guilty?
I'm
Just
just as guilty as anyone
I
else.
didn't
You know what I
hear
mean?
you
Just
for
as
that.
you know what I mean? I'm not.
Hopefully not,
I'm
CJ.
not obviously not
Hopefully not.
completely innocent. I'm just going on the fact that I wouldn't have killed Turtle.
All right,
Yeah.
guys. Your timer is up. Do you have any nominations, or are we going?
I
straight?
nominate Kronovi still. I still
Is there a
nominate
second
him.
for that?
I'll second it, but
We have a
only
second.
because
So
it
Kronovi,
makes.
you are on trial. You have a 30-second defense, and then we will go to town vote. So go ahead.
I just think if we have to vote, we should vote CJ. It would make things a lot easier, in my opinion. Purely because we wouldn't have the trio here, the dynamic trying to get their way into the finals, and it's just really confusing. I think with all three of them alive at the same time, to be completely honest. So I think we should vote CJ.
Is that why you killed Turtle? Because you didn't want the dynamic quad?
Quad. I don't think that's
Yeah.
how the saying goes.
I think he
All
killed
right.
Turtle because he couldn't kill anyone else without looking suspicious.
If that is it for your defense, I would ask that everybody heads down and put your hand up if you think that we should vote him off. We will go back to discussion if no.
Oh.
All right, everyone, heads up and keep your hands up.
Oh.
That is 4 out of the 5 left, and town wins.
Let's go, boys.
you!
Let's
I
go.
told you!
Oh,
I told
Nice,
you,
dude.
That was
I knew
brilliant.
it.
I was honestly, I knew it was either Crow, Johnny, or Lawler, because I feel like Speed.
Oh, so like half.
I was actually least.
Nice,
I was
bro.
least suspicious of Crow out of all of them, but it was only because you guys. I was just happy to kill one of them, so I was actually sort
I
of
wasn't-
lucky. I was happy to
suspicious
accuse
of Johnny
Lawler
at
of Johnny.
all.
You
I was
are?
suspicious of everyone other than Johnny. I thought CJ was about to play me like a
Wow.
fiddle and have me in the final.
Yeah, I didn't think it was.
Yeah, I'm
if it-
really
if it
good
wasn't-
friends with you.
If it wasn't Chrome, like it might be CJ.
Yeah, that was what I was going
yeah.
to go to next.
I wasn't
but-
like because Kronovi's did this before. He was quiet, and I don't know. I guess this is meta, but I'm not used to. I think Kronovi's been quiet before, and he's been good. and like,
Kronovi's just
and then
quiet.
people
I'm
like
quiet.
Kronovi's being devious.
He's just quiet.
I was quiet on my first game ever. I got all the way to the
Yeah.
end by accident and got caught in this weird three-way thing. And now people think
Nah,
I'm a
man.
genius. Like I'm
It was
just
when you called me. It was when you called me smart. I didn't even know if what I said was smart, and you were like, "Whoa, that's so smart, Johnny." I was like, "How do you know?" I don't even know if what I said.
I didn't
is
even
true.
say that really as
You can't
Mafia
know
though.
that.
I just think your like body language stuff.
No,
was
it's
really
100%.
smart.
It was based. It was that's why when I
So
decided,
that was
I
my
was
though.
like, wait.
Oh,
I felt like you had
How-
extra information.
How dare you kill me, Crow? How dare
look, you asked for it. Okay, I was
the heck?
as I wrote out Turtle, I was like,
Bro,
he wants this. He
you?
doesn't want
You
to play.
relieve me from so much pressure. Like I'm happy now. I can live in peace.
All right, and with
Alright,
that,
then.
we are going to cut to a little break. But when we're back, we will have
Do you
more
think-
Mafia.
Before we go, do you think that was quick? I think that was quick. Can we do like game 3, get Crow back in here? Because I think he was hard up by
Yeah.
there.
Yeah,
Because that was a quick one. Will we
That
get a
was
third
tough,
game
man.
in?
We'll sort all that out during the break.
We'll
How
throw
about
Crow
that?
back in there. Yeah.
All right, see you guys back in a second. Hey everyone, welcome back to Summer Shuffle Online Mafia Edition. How are you guys doing? We got a new group.
Good, doing good, man.
Woo!
Pretty good. Nobody else wants to.
I'm
I'll do
so
it. What's up?
I love that. The energy reciprocated this time. Feels good. I'm going to very briefly explain the rules. I know you guys, the new people, not played Mafia before. All you guys have. Great. I'm going to explain it very briefly for chat. Basically, there are two teams. There are the Mafia and the Town. The Town is trying to just figure out who the Mafia is and remove them from the game. And the Mafia is trying to kill all the Town members before they are discovered. That's the general idea. Every time we are in the night phase of the game, the Mafia will kill someone. And in the day phase, people will talk about it, try to figure out who might have done that kill, figure out who Mafia is, and remove them from the game. Pretty simple. Off stream, I gave you guys all of your roles. So all you guys know who you are, you know if you're Town, you know if you're Mafia, etc. So with that, we are ready to jump into game 1. We're going to start in the daytime because the group is so small. So yeah, go ahead and talk. Now, please.
Turtle, how did it feel to die right away last time?
It was relieving. It was relieving again. I was actually surprised that I was gonna die first. I expected whoever was Town or excuse me Mafia to like make sure that I made it to the end, like CJ was saying.
Mm.
But I'm happy again because I still don't have to do any acting because.
Do you
your
feel
boy-
there's a direct correlation with you dying and us winning?
Yes. Basically, if I survive
I
the whole
wish you were
round,
dead last time. bro.
if I survive the whole round, Town basically loses. So.
Uh,
That's fair.
the longer you stay in, the less likely Town wins. Well, I'd like to formally accuse Leaf.
I will formally accept that. I will second that.
I mean, it's so early, I don't even know what to say at this point.
It's the facial hair, bro. We don't trust
Yeah, that's
you.
what I figured. They don't want to look at this anymore. That's
Criminal. As soon as I looked at him and he got his call.
that's the only thing that's going on right now. No, I mean, I haven't read anything yet. This is hard. I saw Dazarin play yesterday, so I have a bit of his feel. I know Lawler, so I know how he plays, but I'm just trying to watch and talk to people right now. I have no idea how well Luke is going to be at this. That's going to be hard.
Luke, have you said a word?
No, I haven't. I'm
okay.
just analyzing the room here.
Yeah, I feel like we're most doing that, so it's really hard.
Kronovi approach. That worked well for him.
The one thing I did want to ask, actually, because I've seen it mentioned over a bunch of mafias, is why is it mathematically better to lynch someone every day? Because I feel like you're gathering less information. Like, I was thinking, I'm like, isn't it better to keep more people alive longer? Because then you get more rounds to interact and talk and try to figure out. Like,
It's-
someone might.
It's
let
because
themselves out.
you're getting the ability to choose who you want to remove rather than leaving it up to the Mafia's pick. which
Yeah, but
creates
you're
more
still. If you leave it to the mafia, then you're down 2 people, right? And then you have less chance to talk to people.
But
and figure
it's
it out.
not about like leaving more people alive. It's about finding out the one that you need to remove. So when you get rid of somebody, at least it's your choice. They get rid of another person to try to create that confusion. But at least as a town, you're then dictating the opportunity.
I guess isn't that one less round for the mafia?
Leaf,
to
you're just
talk?
one extra life to me. That's it, bro. That's
Okay.
it.
Honestly,
Wow, okay.
like now that you're bringing it back, it's definitely interesting that Leaf tries to derail the theory here, right as he's being accused as well, trying to get everyone to like, have different thoughts on things that
One
we
of the
used to
most
work,
experienced people here, and he's just like, oh, I don't know how this works.
No. I never. You've heard my roulette theory. I have no idea how math works. So I'm
yeah,
asking.
and one of the things that
Doesn't
Johnny
mean I
had
listen
told
to
me
it.
was that when you accuse someone of mafia in mafia of being mafia, their reactions are very interesting, right? You need to pick someone who's going to help out the town, not
Mhm.
someone who's going to derail the thinking of the town. So I don't
No,
really
no,
know
no.
if you're helping.
I'm
us.
okay. I'm okay with killing someone every
Ooh.
round. I just have no idea how the math works. So that's why I was wondering, isn't it better to try to get more information by leaving?
Well, yeah,
more people
you
alive?
obviously can't do it all the time, but I think that's more like a 2-for-1 special. Like, if we just do like 2 days of not accusing anyone, you probably get the same amount of stuff done by
Okay, yeah.
killing someone you're suspecting of, and then someone else dying. I guess.
No, that's fair. But as for a defense, because I think that was formal. I mean, there's not really much I can.
It
go on
requires
at the beginning.
two. It requires.
I thought there was.
I backed it immediately.
Yeah, I thought
Yeah, those two.
It was well back.
Oh, there was two. I heard.
Yeah.
It was
I heard-
super backed.
Technically,
All right,
there was my like. I don't really have.
All
a
right.
defense.
Yeah.
Well, then I guess I'll count that as your defense. Are we going to vote for this? No.
No.
I'm back. We're not gonna kill him. Let's go tonight. Let's. I need to see what happens.
All right. We're gonna
If
go
I'm
to
dead, it's Leaf. If I'm dead, it's Leaf. Kill him next day.
We're going to night one. We're going to night
Actually,
one.
don't do that because I'm gonna die if it's not Leaf. Don't do
Everyone,
that. Don't worry.
That's what you
webcam
think it is.
off. Mike
This is-
muted.
okay,
and
I
we are
guess we're
going to
going-
night one. If you are the Mafia member, please DM me who you would like to kill in night one. Everybody wake up.
Oh.
Morning, boys.
Oh man.
I
Last night was sad. Unfortunately, one of us has to go, and that person is CJ. You are dead.
Come on, man.
Okay.
The game continues.
So now I'm
Okay,
dead.
so my only read is I haven't seen a single reaction from Turtle after that. And
Turtle hasn't said
past-
anything.
Past few games,
Well,
when
no,
someone
'cause-
died, Turtle would react, and Turtle hasn't reacted at all. He kind of just blankly stared at the screen after CJ died.
That's because he knew, right?
Yes, exactly. Well, I 100% thought it was gonna be Daz. I thought Daz was gonna be killed, but
I thought I was dying too. Low key, I was like, oh.
yeah, because you said that first stuff about having what you were like, the strategy is that we want to keep everybody alive and blah blah. And you were giving tactics, so I thought you were gonna be first killed.
All right. Well, I have 3.
But maybe that's why he kept him alive, right? Like he keeps him alive
Yeah.
because he's like, oh yeah, if I pick him, that's the easy one, right?
I have 3 subjects here. Because first off, I like how Lawler is piggybacking on everything everyone's accusing everyone of. Like Luke accused Turtle. Lawler's like, okay, da 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 da.
You like
Turtle's
that?
like
I don't
Daz.
like
and then-
that.
Yeah, I do like it because it's very Mafia-esque, but he's also kind of playing everyone's position here, so it looks nice. Leaf, though, could have went for the 200 IQ play and killed
I'll take the
CJ
praise.
at the same time. And then the only thing I also have is Turtle's non-reaction, but that's all I got to go off of right now.
Yeah, well, I understand that, but trust me, like I am 100% town. I know that sounds weird, but I'm trying to read the room right now. I kind of agree with that piggybacking thing with Lawler, but then it kind of stresses me out. Like I don't think Daz would be trying to help out the town early on with those tips at the beginning, unless it's a mind game.
Mm-mm. Because
Leaf
well,
hasn't
I
said
don't know.
anything. Leaf, speak.
Yeah, no,
right
no,
now.
yeah. I was about to. Okay, so the only things I'm
like a
on right
dog.
now is so
Leaf, speak.
so it makes a lot like what Daz is saying about Lawler makes a lot of sense. But I also know Lawler, and he doesn't feel off right now. Like I feel like he's still doing what he does, but that is a very sus thing to like just jump in because I made that mistake last year where I just jumped on everything and like I'm just like the whole time I'm like oh yeah and that was it. But Daz also yesterday, and I don't know, maybe he's learned, but yesterday Daz was a lot more like kind of aloof about it. Like he kind of was just like, what's going on right now? And he's just like, and he was town, right? So I feel like there's a shift, but like, I don't know. He could just have learned. Like he's a smart dude too, right? I still have 0 read on Luke right now.
Yeah, Luke. I was about to say Luke is a little quiet, and I saw somebody in chat was like Luke is preparing his next meal. This kind of.
I think
I
the only
agree.
thing to note is that because CJ said if I die it's Leaf, then someone's probably whoever first blames Leaf for this is probably Mafia or trying to if they try to change the conversation to have Leaf be the accused based off of what CJ said or ended up dying from, then he's probably, or they're probably the Mafia. So in the later rounds, you'll see if someone tries to pin that on Leaf and try and use that as like an option, then they're probably Mafia.
But the other thing you need to consider is the Mafia may also have that same mindset.
Yeah,
so if they
there's-
do accuse,
There's always
then
a counter.
yeah, you
It
always have
seems
to be
like a
careful about that.
simplistic approach initially to kill CJ, making it seem like Leaf was the Mafia.
Right.
Like there has to be more thought behind it.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Like, there's no way.
Like for all we know, the Mafia was like, CJ's camera's the top left. Kill him. You know, like
It's a serial killer. They have a method to what they're doing. Yeah. But yeah, no, it's hard because there's always a counter argument, right?
right.
So with that kill, make me look bad because CJ said it, but also make me look bad, but like everyone knows that's the play, so like it must not be. So then people might think, oh, it is Leaf that did that.
We're not getting it. We need to fix it.
So real talk about like Leaf's body language. Leaf usually has a couple tells. Obviously, he does have nervous tics, and I haven't really seen him have those. So I don't know if it's
Nervous
because
tics?
he's yeah. So
They're
I don't know
just
if
ticks. They're just actual ticks.
yeah. So like I don't know if you've been like doing your best to suppress those, so you don't have any tells or anything, or if you're just calm and collected right now. Like I don't know what's going on. But the whole
So
like resting
with-
on the face, are you relaxed? Like
I'm resting on the face because it's really patchy on the side and it's gross, so I'm trying to hide that. And when it comes to broadcasts, I generally am able to shut it down a bit. Usually I can deal with camera changes, so I can do my tics during that. But when I'm on a broadcast, it's something just kind of triggers, so it's like I don't tick as much. If you watch my my streams, they're there a lot, but that's
yeah,
that's
which
one
is
of
why
those
I'm like I'm not seeing any of them right now.
things. Mhm. I'm moving my leg right now.
Lawler, who do you think it is?
Daz is a little sus. I don't know.
He's
I
looking
don't
right
know.
into
Daz.
the Man,
Yeah.
I've been looking at you.
Daz is
I've
a
been,
little
I've been
sus.
looking at you the whole time. I've been looking at you
Great
the
into
whole
the
I
time.
don't,
bro.
I don't,
You're
I
not
don't blame
even-
you, bro. I
I've
don't
been
blame
You're
you.
looking at our
whole
faces,
time.
though. Why are
Yeah,
you trying
that's
to,
actually
like,
what's really going
analyze?
down. Is Daz been staring at me? I'm staring at him. Eventually, we're both just gonna.
Well, Daz is looking at the. Are you looking at the monitor or are you looking at your camera?
My camera's right here, but Lawler's literally right under my camera. So I'm doing both at the same time. I'm staring in his eyes as everyone is like having this conversation.
Yeah, I mean,
know,
everybody definitely thinks I'm suspicious, but I played the exact same way last game and I was down. So
All right, we are at the
Yeah,
end.
but Johnny plays the same way every time.
We're at the
oh,
end.
you saying I'm
really
on the same
bad
level as Johnny? Let's go, bro. Let's go.
Do you guys
Okay.
want to make a nomination, or do you guys want to go tonight? The timer just ended.
I'd like to nominate Lawler.
We have one for Lawler.
On what basis though? Like what's
Yeah.
really there for it?
Wait, actually, when you had a tell and you were kind of explaining things, he was the one that kind of cut you off and redirected the conversation. And then we went to Leaf, and then Leaf just kind of threw everything into a mumbo jumbo where we didn't get any info. So
Welcome
pretty
to
much
my
that, to be honest.
And the reason I did that is because I don't have enough out of him yet. He hasn't talked enough for me to like actually feel suspicious. I
I
don't
feel
want
like
to waste time
Leaf-
on just his focus.
That's true. But I feel like Leaf is the most suspicious just because of how all of his movements have been working with. It just seems like it's too easy, to be honest. I feel like
I just
someone
have a
would
hard
just
time
like,
trusting that goatee, bro. Like, real talk.
It's fair. It is pretty sus.
If there is no
No.
second, we are going to go tonight.
I can't second Lawler. If it was,
Oh, God,
there's,
I want
there's
to.
two others I have my eyes on, but no.
Turtle. So statistically speaking, if I get out, at least you guys are deciding something. So if you guys vote me and you guys keep going, you know that the way that it's being steered isn't me, which would probably make Daz. God, I don't know if Daz is thinking that far ahead.
All right, I'm giving you guys 5 seconds to make a nomination, then we go tonight. All right, we're going tonight. Everyone, please, webcams off. Take a unit.
Oh my.
If you are the Mafia, please DM me your kill for night 2. Everybody wake up. How's it going? You guys sleep good?
I'll find out
No.
soon
I'm a
here.
little worried, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, well. One of you is going to sleep eternally forever, and that is Turtle. Turtle is dead.
That does not help me.
That's a good kill because that doesn't give us any info.
That was the worst.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, I only because like again, I only had my eyes on Daz and Joe or Joe. Well, I don't know, Joe. Luke, because again, I simply cannot read Luke, and if he's being so quiet, I don't.
Yeah,
maybe
I
it was-
want
but
Luke to
again,
talk
Daz,
more.
just the way he's playing. So
I know Luke. I do know Luke, and Luke
Tell me
will
more.
definitely like think things through here. Like he'll think things through before he makes a decision. Luke won't show signs. I feel like if Luke is Mafia, I would have found out by now, to be honest. But otherwise,
Would you stake your life on Luke being town?
honestly, the way I'm looking at him right now, he actually low key might be Mafia. I don't know.
It doesn't
Now I
help
really
that.
don't know.
It doesn't help at all.
I mean, do we have it? So here's the thing: do we have anybody that we feel is town right away? Like Lawler's the only one that I can like. I feel that for sure can be town here out of between the three of you.
I think my only issue has been so far as Dad's been playing a little quieter than last night, and he's been he seems to be playing a little different. And then Lawler's been also shifting blame a lot, so that's also another point to maybe why he could be Mafia.
So
I'm
counterpoint to
changing-
Leaf.
Okay.
Counterpoint to Leaf. So Leaf thinks that I'm the only one in town, but everybody else has thought that I'm Mafia. So why is he
Right.
trying to save
So-
me if everybody else thinks I'm sus?
So the only reason I'm on your side is just I'm strictly going off just how I know. Again, you could be the most amazing actor, and I've never seen you have to do it before. But I feel like you're just being you right now, and there's nothing off to me. I've known you for years, and there's nothing off, right?
I feel like if Lawler dies in the next night, then it's Leaf. I don't feel like it's Lawler anymore. I feel like it's between Leaf and Luke, to be honest. It just seems
Why Leaf and Luke and not? Well, obviously you're not going to blame
Yeah,
yourself.
obviously.
Like I'm a little suspect on Daz still, but
I just think that again, this is bringing up that same thing. Like you're playing the Leaf card again for the second time, so maybe even though you meant to try and play off Leaf, maybe you're falling into your own trap and playing the Leaf card again. So it might be you.
what trap am I falling into? I'm trying to help.
Well,
you.
the fact that CJ died earlier and it was if it's Leaf X, I'm dead, and then
Well,
now you're
it's
playing
just
the
like
Leaf
Leaf
X
is
card
too
again.
obvious. Leaf is obvious.
But that's why. Then it's easier for you to play because if Leaf is too obvious, then you're playing the obvious play, so no one can really see what you're doing.
And you think I got that IQ?
you
I
say
feel like
you
everyone
don't.
here's got that IQ, to be honest.
I'm saying I'm the new. Out of everyone here, I'm the most greenest, and you guys have seen me when I am town.
I take
so
that
you
role.
Know, you
Most
know,
greenest.
but you guys already should know how obvious this is if I am town.
No, but that's
So
the thing is like maybe you learned real quick. That's why I said maybe you're just playing, different. Maybe you learned. I don't know. It just feels off.
It's
from what you played
different. Yeah,
yesterday.
it is different. Like I'm not
Right.
the way that I'm trying to play this is where I'm trying to make sure that I can pin whoever this is, but
Mhm.
also not put myself in a position to where I am killed early on. That was really the thing. I got killed early on because I made it very obvious I was town. So obviously I want to kind of still
I
play
feel-
town and play safe.
I feel pretty happy with Luke. I think Luke is town. So Luke,
okay.
I'm gonna rely on you more in regards to how we do this because if we vote to do something, numbers wise, it's not like.
Can you
I don't know.
convince me then? Because like my
About
two
Luke?
sus in order of sus, I have Daz then Luke. So like,
Well,
if you-
I'm pretty sold on Daz right now. But I think Luce. God, maybe not. This game sucks. Dude, now you got me questioning it. I don't know. I think the reason why with Luke is obviously he's never really taken that strong approach on something, which is kind of something that I was a little worried about. But the reasoning that he has for Daz is a little bit more logical. I don't think like the fact that he's pointing out that Daz has been putting it towards you, which is also an easy scapegoat in regards to getting rid of CJ right away. Because as soon as CJ comes out and he's just like, and it might have been more of a joking thing from CJ, but like as soon as he comes out and he's just like, oh yeah, if I die, it's Leaf, you know. Like he may be using that as like okay, well if I pick Leaf, then obviously it's like an easy way to deflect it.
Now, well, the reason I said Leaf is because Leaf buddied up with you immediately. And he's always
I mean,
like,
we go
know
back,
Lawler.
man.
Exactly, but like if he's Mafia, then that's an easy way out. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, oh yeah, that's my friend. I know him. So then if he dies, then he has that already locked in, to where like, oh, well, I didn't do it because that's my friend. Like Why would I?
Lawler
kill him?
will,
You know what I mean?
Lawler will not. It doesn't matter if I side with him. If there's any sus, he'll take me down. Do not think that he
Dude,
will.
I voted to kill him right away with CJ, man.
And I
There's
know
no
that
alliance
it's-
here.
I honestly just believe that. So
Yeah, but that's better on Lawler's part. We're talking about you though at the same time. You know what I mean? That's why I moved off of Lawler at the beginning of this rounds because like I don't feel like it's Lawler anymore. And so that's why I said it was
So-
either Luke or Leaf.
So I guess go around. How many of you think that I am town? And how many think I'm Mafia?
I think
If you had to go with your gut decision right now. Because
town?
we need to find some sort of information about people who we can like genuinely trust.
Well, so this is the part is that after this, so if we lynch someone today and then go to night, and then it's not the Mafia that we lynch, it's over, right? So we need to make sure. This is why I really want to know how you feel about Luke, because if we get the wrong person, we're screwed.
Right. Like, I think if we kill somebody now, like, we're kind of SOL. Like, we can't. Like, we need to go to night.
Take another
But if
day.
we don't, yeah, and then it comes down to the last 3, then someone gets to be turtle and crap, you know?
And that's if you're Mafia, that's what you're looking for, to try to find the most situation where you can have it in your favor.
Right.
Which is interesting. It's very interesting.
All right, clock just ended. Do you guys want to nominate or do you want to go tonight?
I want Luke to talk more. I'm going to formally nominate Luke.
I'll second it.
We have a second on Luke, and Luke, you are defending yourself.
All right, so I just don't understand how Lawler went from 20 seconds ago saying that he was like siding with me to all of a sudden now he's blaming it on me to try and shift something to me, and it's obvious that he's trying to shift the blame off himself because we were kind of talking about him then. So now he's shifting the conversation towards us or towards me, and then now he's trying to pin it on me and try and get the rest of you guys to vote against me because he kills me or he takes me down right now, kills one of you in the night, and I think it's 1v1. Can he even win on that situation? I don't think so. Or does it just go to the 3-way vote? I don't even know. But he gets rid of me because he's been shifting the blame towards me now, and now you guys are going to take me out. So
just to be clear, the way it would go, because there are only, what is it, there's 4 of you. So if you kill here, or if you guys kill here and it is not the Mafia, the game is over because the Mafia will get a kill and then the numbers will be equal. It'll be over. If you kill here and it is the Mafia, obviously you win.
Okay.
So in my opinion, I think it's still Lawler, because he's been trying to shift the blame all game, and we saw it earlier with Daz. He shifted off to Daz. Now he was like, "Oh yeah, I'm on Luke's side," and now he's shifting it off to me, and it's kind of obvious that he's trying to blame someone else for it instead of get himself in trouble.
I mean, I didn't vote. I didn't move to do this, but I am honestly not confident in like voting to lynch on him right now.
Well,
Yeah,
we
Like,
are
if we do
voting.
this wrong,
We are voting. So everybody,
yeah,
heads
that's what I'm
down
saying. I can't.
and hand up if you would like to vote him off. I'll give you guys a few seconds to think about it and make a choice. Everybody, heads up. No one voted.
All right,
And
so
Can we
I'll give you guys
talk?
2 minutes to talk, and then we're going
Okay.
tonight.
So the reason why I voted him is I just wanted more information.
No,
It
that's-
wasn't
yeah.
to accuse him
Right.
to kill him. I just needed to know what his reasoning was because he has been
Yep.
quiet. I just needed to know more information. It's not that I'm pushing blame towards you. I just needed to know like what your opinion is on things. That's why you shift blame. You want to put people in uncomfortable positions so you get more
Yeah,
information
no,
out of
yeah,
them.
of course, yeah. But I wasn't.
think
I
it-
wasn't.
think it's
That's why I
Luke.
couldn't.
I low-key think it's Luke now. I'm pretty 100% at this point.
He got pretty defensive.
Why though?
But Leaf is also agreeing really heavily too. And but Leaf is a really argumentative guy, so it's like
But I'm definitely feeling Luke here.
Why though? Like I just.
Again,
I mean,
it was
like I feel
just,
like everyone has really good points right now. They're like, I
nah,
need
it was just a
something-
response. It was a response. The response came too fast. The words were kind of being a little stumbled over. I couldn't even actually. It was so fast. I couldn't even catch everything he was saying. So it
I
did
rap
just
God
seem
for a
like
little
it was just like a huge tell how he went from not saying anything for the majority of it to immediately just bursting out. So that's pretty much what I have to go off of. Everybody else has been pretty much the same, but that was just the one.
Leaf, what are your thoughts right now?
Again, I'm still like everyone brings up really good points here, but I'm still on you. Just again, behavioral wise, Dez. Now that he's talking more, again, my biggest sus was that he's not talking as much. But now he's talking more. It's less, but I'm still on him. But Joe just like it, or I keep saying Joe. Sorry, Luke. It didn't convince me. So I'm still probably like a bit more in favor of Daz, just based off of the more serious approach to this. I don't have any previous reads on Luke, so it's hard to tell. But off this, like, it makes sense how. Yeah, no, I'm not convinced on Luke. Yeah,
Right.
my
So
theory
go ahead.
Okay. I was gonna say for my theory for Luke,
You go. I want to listen to what you have to say.
Yeah, because at this point, like, this is a top 3 situation. I gotta be smart about this. So, for my opinion for Luke, I feel like smart play. Keep Leaf alive, because if he keeps me and Lawler alive, I feel like we're gonna just vote him out. But Leaf is the only person here who is just doesn't know like anything. So
That's
I feel
just
like,
life with Leaf, man. He just
I know, but that like we're talking about the game here. We're just talking about the game. Like I feel like it's so easy for whoever's Mafia to leave as the last alive, because he's gonna be the easiest one to like make a poor decision on. I feel like me and Lawler have pretty good reads.
I'm the new turtle.
All right, we are going to night with that. So everybody, please, webcams off, mic muted, and if you are the Mafia member, please DM me who you would like to kill. Everybody, wake up. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
morning, boys.
Good morning to all. Yeah, I can't think of anything funny. Dazarin, you are dead.
Oh,
Unfortunate. Game continues.
I really didn't want that to happen.
all right. So now I'm gonna say this because it's probably gonna look like I'm suspicious because Daz is attacking me. I think I'm gonna formally accuse Lawler just because I think he was trying to side with Daz a little bit at the end there to try and gain a little edge, and then now he's killing Daz to get rid of the problem. Because that way, right before the last night ended or last day ended, Daz accused or like was talking about me and like complaining about how I was playing. So obviously, the easiest choice would be he kills Daz, then the blame looks like it's completely shifted onto me.
Lawler,
Would you like to formally accuse Luke?
I want to hear, because we've done them now. I want to hear what you have to say. If you are the Mafia, that means our whole past 4 or 5 years is a lie, and I don't actually know who you are. So I just want to hear.
It's not me. It's straight up Luke. It's 100%.
Okay.
Like
That's
for him too.
obviously
He immediately, as soon as we get done, as soon as he gets his words, he immediately comes after me because there's that slight uncertainty that he's trying to play off. Leaf, you freaking know me. I'm not gonna get on one knee like CJ, but it's Luke. 100%. He goes after Daz because Daz is the only. So right, so Daz is the only iffy one, right? Right. So Daz is the only iffy one. So if he gets rid of him, he can create that that fork, that wrench in the middle to kind of draw it. So he's just got to convince you. So at this point, it's do you trust me or do you trust Luke? It's only our friendship on the line. That's all you got to know.
My brain is actually mush at this point. This always happens by the end. I have no idea what's going on.
Unless Leaf, you're just like a god, it's Luke.
I mean, do I?
What do you need me to explain in detail?
I have to commit. I have a picture of you framed at work.
It's so weird.
I'm with you, Lawler.
It's Lawler.
I'm gonna have
I would like to formally accuse Luke, not Joe. Luke.
Really quickly, the way that the last round works, when there's 3 left, is you guys are going to talk for about a minute and a half more, and then we're going to go to all 3 of you are going to DM me who you think Mafia is. And if 2 of you pick the same person, that person dies and the game ends. If you all pick a different person, we go back to conversation. So you guys have about a minute and a half left.
Okay.
This is so stressful. I told my stream.
Leaf, what would you like me to do to convince you that it is not me? What do you need me to talk about? What do you need me to explain?
I'm gonna pretend. So what? I think you already went over it, but I was like all over the place. Why? So if you're Mafia here, why would Daz? Well, obviously you're not gonna tell me.
Right. Okay. So the reason why I thought it was between Luke and Daz is because Daz immediately sided after an accusation came. After that happened and I deflected to put it somewhere else, Luke double downs on it. He immediately commits because he knows that it's starting to shift in my favor. There's these like false sense of security towards like, oh yeah, Lawler might be Mafia.
Okay.
Right. So because of that happens. And then immediately after we come out of night, after killing Daz, the only one that I was kind of like 50 on, that I was leaning towards town because I was still unsure about you, Luke then immediately accuses me again.
I mean,
like you and I both took a step back because you and I wanted more information, right? So you and I both step back and wait, but he immediately jumps the gun and goes, "No, I need to take my chance," and he goes after Lawler.
Yeah, I feel like it's the same situation as me, though. Whereas I had Luke and Daz, so obviously now
So it's not
when
me.
Daz is gone.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
and I
well, I'm-
both aligned that
yeah,
it's Daz or Luke. It's not Daz because he's dead, so it has to be Luke.
Yeah, I'm saying if Daz was his other one, obviously he's gonna go for you now. Like it just
Yeah,
Like,
and
20
Luke can't.
seconds.
Luke
20
can't
seconds.
defend himself because there's nothing to say. That's why he's been quiet
I
this
think
whole time.
I think it's but you're playing the obvious card here because Daz is accusing me. So now you're playing the obvious card of if Daz is accusing me, why would I not kill Daz? And then I've been accusing you the entire game. It's not like this is like a new accusation. Like I've been saying that you've been Mafia the entire game, and I know you're Mafia, but I think that
Then why
you're
did
trying to
you
shift the blame off of me now. See, and now you're still in the conversation again. So that they're like you're just trying to take attention off yourself and put me on the line, and you're trying to deflect the conversation away from yourself to show that you're not Mafia, but you are Mafia.
So why did you wait until the very last round to formally accuse me? You could have killed me off if you were Mafia earlier, but you didn't because you have to wait for this moment to convince Leaf. I'm not the one you're fighting against. You're fighting against Leaf and trying to get his vote.
okay. So Lawler,
Yep.
I'm gonna commit. We're in a committed relationship. I'm going with you, Luke. I'm sorry, but you were one of my sus between Daz and you. Obviously, the same as what you're doing. As Lawler was your second, you're going with him. I have to go with my second as well. I have to go side with Lawler.
Timer is up. Everyone, please DM me who your choice to die is, and we will see. We'll see what happens. I have one. I have two.
I don't like this position.
I want to know what the other guys.
Turtle,
Like, I want CJ. I want to know what
understand
CJ and those guys are thinking
All
too.
right, the
Turtle,
votes
I
are
understand
in.
you.
The votes are in. Ooh, it's so exciting. I love that. You guys having fun?
We'll have to find out if we win or not.
All right, so I received Luke's vote. That says Lawler. And I received Lawler's vote. That says Luke. No surprise there. And Leaf also said Luke, so Luke is dead. And the Mafia wins.
Leaf, you legend. Leaf, you legend.
Thank you very much.
Dang,
Well played, man.
he danced
Well played.
on you guys.
Thank you.
Oh, that
was
was
Leaf?
brutal.
Yeah.
That was
Brutal.
what? It was just so obvious,
Bro.
but it was too.
Leaf,
Oh.
Leaf,
I
you're
retired.
goated. Leaf.
Well played,
why?
Leaf. Well played.
I'm retiring.
What
I'm retiring.
Bro.
I was CJ's not happy.
Bro, what is that?
I
What-
can't
you were
believe
like,
I can't believe you did that. I can't believe you did that.
how are you gonna be playing like the
We
emotional
should have
card?
killed him on the second, man.
I can literally never play this again because
So if
no one
if
will
I
ever-
remember correctly, like because I was like, it's got to be, maybe it is Leaf. If I voted for Leaf and it's just a three-way tie, he just wins, right? Because we go to the night and he kills one.
Yeah,
of us.
I was worried about that. I was worried that the three-way was going to come in, and that's why I took a second. You probably saw me go. I'm like,
Yeah.
should I try this? But because it was tough.
And
That
I
was a
saw
tough-
thought it was
it.
Lawler, 'cause
I
Lawler's
literally
like-
read it, bro. Like I saw the buddy play. He used the relationship.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
No. So here's
Yeah,
the thing.
the mistake I
Lawler
made
was
is
like, bro, we're friends. I've known you since kindergarten, dog. How you gonna betray me like
yeah.
that?
What I should have done is been like, all right, Luke, like, shoot, what if he's playing us both, and then try to put. I felt like you were like too far in, so
I'm gonna be real. I actually didn't think about like the buddy thing. I legitimately, well, obviously I knew he was town, but I also I was just going off the basis. It wasn't that deep. It was just, oh yeah, no, look his mannerisms. They're normal.
Yeah, because you did fall into that buddy trap way too easily when you think about it. Because Lawler's like, dude, we've been friends forever, and you're like, yeah, I have a picture of you on my desk. Like,
I tried to
It is a
feel
little weird.
resistant. I tried to act resistant.
There's no way.
He acted like an idiot and it worked. Like I'm so upset.
he's so good at it, bro. He has
That's
so
all
much
right.
experience, you know.
I'm literally like, it's either Leaf or it's Luke because Leaf, obvious. Luke,
Yeah.
I'm like, Luke, you should have said some more stuff, man. Like, why are you so quiet? You over here doing the Speed thing where Speed is sitting there like, yeah, I'm about to big brain this, but we need to work as a team, man.
Luke's arguments were like super genuine to me though. So it's like,
But the-
oh, man.
Luke hates
So
me.
this is
So,
I knew it.
so
Sorry.
um, So when I said it's Leif, you're like, "Oh, this would be funny. They won't think it's me if I die." Is that why you did it?
Yeah, it was a complete reverse. Yeah, it's exactly why I did it.
3,000 IQ.
Surely at least
yeah, we
just
should've noticed
you
it
get rid
too,
of
'cause-
Leaf one time, just for the in case I did die because
But it was
of
like
Leaf.
too obvious, you know? Like it just felt way too
Yeah, and
obvious.
Leaf said it too. Leaf was like, it would be too obvious of a play for me to do that. He said at the beginning
That should
too.
as soon as
I
he
was
said that, I
not
should have
even
like it's
playing
Leaf.
safe.
CJ, we should have just killed him right at the beginning. We should have just done it.
DJ always knows.
Imagine
Like,
if that were.
he just like he just knows.
Here's
Well,
the thing.
Look,
I give you
I
guys.
thought it was Lawler after that. I thought
To
it was
give-
Lawler because everyone was off Leaf, and Leaf had just had everyone wrapped around his little finger. But the longer it goes on, after I say if I died, it's Leaf, you have to like get more suspicious of that.
Yeah.
Like the fact that he's still alive. The further it goes in.
So
but no one
I-
got suspicious of it. No one
I'm gonna
brought it up.
tell you- I'm gonna tell you straight up. I coming in. If there were other people in here too, like Johnny and stuff, not like just the way he plays, my kill would have been different too. So like my kills were very specific to who was in this because like luckily I knew most of how you guys react to stuff. Again, and I was being truthful when I'm like I have no idea about like Luke right now.
All right, Leaf. I'm gonna give you the final word. Anything you want to say? Let him know one time.
That was stressful. That was hard. I have a bunch of big-brained individuals in here, and I thought I was screwed. So I think playing the dumb card helped go under the radar because while you guys were on layer 5, I was just playing layer 1.
Oh, it's so humble. All right, well, that's all for Mafia tonight. See you guys tomorrow for more Summer Shuffle.